Okay, what we're going to be making here is royal icing. I use a traditional recipe for this, so I'm going to be using the whites from 2 eggs, about a pound of powdered sugar, and about a tablespoon of lemon juice. I also have some color here. We're going to be using pink. It's the gel stuff, which I love. It's so concentrated. It's way better than those little drops. Okay, so we're going to take it over to the mixer. Okay, and here we have our mixer. I've got the 2 egg whites in there already. You need to mix them until they get sort of frothy. Here's the tablespoon of lemon juice. That lemon smells nice. Now, if you're worried about raw eggs, as long as you're using nice fresh eggs that are kept cold, the shell is nice and intact, it should be okay. But I'm not advocating using raw eggs. This is just how I do it. You can use a meringue powder instead. There we go. Now, we're not trying to make a meringue, so this is about as good as we want it. Yeah, everything's sort of fluffy. Okay, now we add in our sugar. Now, depending on the consistency you want. Now, if you want like a flood consistency or a piping consistency, now you want to put it on low at first because you do want it to be, you know, neat. You don't want to like flick everything all over the kitchen. There we go, starting to pick it up. Okay, now we're going to turn it off, and we're going to open her up. This is basically... You want to knock all this sugar down. Right now you'll notice that it's quite runny, which is okay. We can add a little bit more sugar, that's no big deal. But at this point, if you wanted to add a flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla, but if you had another flavor you wanted to add, like maybe coconut or... Well, basically to suit whatever you're making, right? Now would be the time to add it. Just got a little more, because I don't want this to be too thin. Okay. And we just mix her up. Oh, I forgot the color. 1 sec. This is also the point where we would add the color in. I'm going to be adding a nice gel pink, because I'm making these cute little heart cookies. And we don't want a deep, deep pink. There we go. Let me turn up the speed just a little. And as you can see, it's already turning a lovely shade of pink, if I stay out of the way. Oh yeah, look at the beautiful shade of pink. I'm trying to get that quick. Now you want to beat it a little bit more than you think you have to. There we go. I think that's about thick as we need it. Okay. And as you can see, it's a nice thick consistency. And a nice shiny pink too. Basically, you let it drop. And you count how long it takes to absorb back in. And that's the consistency. I think we have a nice 15-second consistency here. Yeah. The faster it absorbs in, the looser it is. This would be good for piping, which is what we're going to be doing with it. So there you go. This is how we make a nice royal icing for piping. If you want to loosen it up a little, you can mix that again with a little bit of water, just until you reach the consistency you want. Just add a tablespoon of water, give it a mix, see if it's there, because you do not want to have to add more of sugar, then more water, more sugar, more water. You'd be going back and you'd have a batch of icing big enough to coat the house, and you don't need that. Okay, so if you like the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, check out our other videos in the channel. Okay, so as usual, have a great day. Thanks.